So we're out on location today on this well. We're going to swab it. I'm going to teach you about swabbing a well. This is a gas well that has too much water in it. Essentially, the weight of the water inside the well is preventing the gas from flowing. We're going to go in here and make a swab run. When we get done, this well's going to kick off. I suspect it'll be flowing about 1 million a day down the sales line. I'm going to show you how this works. Stay with me. So this right here, this is a 2 3/8 swab cup right here. The outside of this is basically the same size as the tubing inside the well. So it'll go down through the tubing in the well, and once we hit fluid, we'll go down about another 1,500 feet, and then we'll come out. We'll pull this out really fast, and it'll pull all that water out of the well, and the well will just start flowing like crazy. I bought this swabbing unit about a year ago because why pay somebody to do something that I can do myself? All right, let's see how this works. All right, so we're running in the hole with a wire swab cup. What's going on with this well, it had been shut in for 5 years. And we got to looking at it, they had the wrong size tubing in it, so it wouldn't flow. The smaller the pipe in the well, the more velocity can be generated from the reservoir pressure itself. So we ran a smaller size string of pipe. We ran 2 3/8 pipe. We're pretty sure this well is going to do pretty damn good once we get it going. We'll see. I purchased my swabbing rig here in Canada, of all places. Yeah, this is an old neighbor's swab rig out of Canada. What screwed me up when I got it was I didn't realize, I thought all the gauges and everything were off. They weren't. They're just all metric. Who would have known, huh? So we hit fluid at 4,700 feet. We're going to go in another 2,000 feet and swab up, pull that water out of the well. I think it's going to flow on its first run. So one of the reasons I get kind of excited about these little wells is because sometimes when you acquire like a group of wells, you inherit a lot of stuff and you inherit a lot of problems. But within that group of wells, you can always find mistakes that previous operators made. And you can get wells back online very cheaply and very easily. This well isn't going to be some massive producer, but at the end of the day, it doesn't have to be, because I probably won't have $10,000 or $15,000 invested in it. If it does what I think it'll do, it'll pay for itself in the first month. The well is flowing now. Fluid's just starting to hit the tank. Hopefully it'll flow long enough to just unload itself. We don't have to make another swab run. So we got the well kicked off, which means it's flowing. It's slugging fluid really hard, so you know the flow rate's going from 500,000 to 1.6 million because it's just slugging all kinds of fluid. I think this will line out at about 1 million a day on gas, which is 1 million cubic feet of gas a day. So I gave the well a little time to unload all the fluid out of it, which it really didn't take very long, because when a well is flowing like that, it just doesn't take long to unload the fluid out of it. And just as I thought, it was flowing at 998, which is basically a million cubic feet a day. Yeah. Now this well will eventually load up again. It's just going to happen. So the guys will probably come back tomorrow and install a plunger system to keep the fluid unloaded out of the well. Hope you learned something. If you got any questions, just ask. Thanks.